So this is the we are talking about types: desktop-based and single-user, multi-user. Then web-based, some softwares require some internet connection at the time of working, and some are that cloud-based softwares we are talking. And whatever the data is there, and whatever the all things are there, whatever be in that software that are assessed, that are saved on the we can say on the cloud or etc. like this. Okay, so this is the things are there. So uh, management softwares, that portfolio management and information management are using the client server and web browser based. Some softwares are personal softwares. Okay, so non-specialized tools may be there. Okay, so only one user can use that particular software. Certain home project or lifestyle management software. So these personal softwares are there. So different persons are maybe having different lifestyle, different home things, interior design maybe. So such things are there. Single user. Then if you go to the single user system is programmed with the assumption that only one person will need this particular plan, and that particular single person will use this. This is usually for small companies or where the some 2 3 people may get involved, okay, like this. Okay, so generally what are the desktop based softwares are there, or the localized softwares are there. These are come into this category. Then some are the collaborative ones. So mm, collaborative systems are used to support the multiple users by modifying different sections like this, updating the areas personally responsive for, and estimate this thing and integrate to overall plan this thing. Okay, so these things are we can say collaborative work. Generally, web-based softwares and whatever the points are there, so that client servers are there, architectures. Okay, so these are the collaborative one. Okay, so you require some web at that particular time. That means like some. So for example, simple example, that a web-based is your Google form. Okay, so or Google Sheet, whatever Google Sheet we can share. Many people can work on the Google Sheet in at simultaneous point. Okay, so like this, the things are there. Then the another thing is integrated one. Integrated system combines project management and project planning. So if you will go a little bit deep into this, then project planning is different, project management is different. Project planning is part of the management, okay, but more weightage is given to planning. So different softwares are there for planning, only planning the things. Okay, so tracking and planning, and according to the customer, we need to be required to be changes in the particular software sometimes. So customized softwares are also required. Some standard forms are also there, and some customized changes are also required in the softwares, where whether the functions are there or whether the things are there, it can be worked properly. Okay, or sometimes we require to use some specialized tools. Okay, certain specialized models, modules you require to use in that software. That is only for that specific users only. If that user is using that, suppose you are preparing the software, or you are having software, uh, that is the software company is there, and if they are providing software to one of the construction project, construction industry, and same software can be given to mechanical industry. So according to construction industry or construction points, certain modules may get changed, certain points may get changed. According to mechanical industry, again, what are the production type is there, or what are the processes are there. According to that, certain changes are required to be in that particular software. Okay, so that specialized tools are required. Okay, so these are the things. Then some softwares are coming with that bug tracking things. So whether the bugs are there or viruses are there, which can be tracked in the sub softwares. Okay, so that is one of the important case. Then non-specialized tools. So these are the common one, generally used for offices and other things. So that is the one of the example is Microsoft Excel. So spreadsheet application, then Mac OS, iOS. Okay, so what are the features are there? Calculation, graphing tool, then pivot tables, microprogramming. So this can be done. Okay, so this is the one of the Microsoft Excel. So here, if you look at to the Excel little bit good way, this is your syllabus part. The main Excel, main article is spreadsheet. So there is a sheet is there that is called spreadsheet. Okay, so which is the basic feature of the Excel, having grids of cells arranged in number of rows and columns, and the columns are having names A, B, C, D, E like this. Okay, or A, B, B at end ending side. Then what are the functions are there? What are the functions we are using in these Excels are statistical and engineering side functions are there. Some financial functions are also there. Okay, so what are the financial functions? The calculating of compound rest and simple interest, compound interest. That particular part may be involved. Different types of graphs, histogram, charts, with some limited three-dimensional graphs can be you can draw. Okay, it allows view the data in different perspectives. So table format or some uh, graphical format, some pie chart way. Okay, and for this it requires some basic application programming things. So you have to. That's why I told you that if else, if not, other than else, if such a simple C languages points. If you are knowing, it's this particular software has become a little bit easy. Okay, then numerical methods. Okay, and some applications are there, so you in spreadsheet you can check the mathematical and physics okay, mathematical numerical methods. You can call the values from this sheet to the one sheet to another sheet, or one spreadsheet to the another tab, etc., like this. Okay, and it can be mailed easily, it can be converted into PowerPoint. Okay, so that things are there in this. Then if you look at to Microsoft project, again this is, so order this information is there. This information I will share with you, no problem. So this Microsoft project part is there. So this project is one of the again one of the management software developed and sold by Microsoft itself. Okay, so this is designed especially for plan, assessing the resource, task, and managing the budget. Okay, so this particular software is specially used for, for assisting the manager, or the manager duties there to assess that. Okay, then window-based application is there, always we are knowing. So this is the dominant PC or desktop-based application is there, software is there, and this is one of the part of Microsoft Office family. So if you are having all Office suite, then definitely it will be in your PC. It will be available in two versions: standard version and professional version. So some professional version may be little bit having some extra features, and standard version some less features will be there. So if you look at the Office, Microsoft Office, it is also home office and business office, business class, and individual class like this. The things are there, so that is there. Okay, so this is there. The features are there. So uh, assignment of work or resources, allocation of resources can be a little bit easier in this. So already we discussed things about this. So resource definition can be shared between the projects. So two, three projects can be shared. Interface, that integration of software is good. Okay. Then each resource can be assigned to multiple tasks in multiple plans, and each task can be assigned. So what are these combinations things are there? one person is assigned to different task and different task is assigned to one person. So that particular points are helpful, or that can be uh, done easily with this. Okay, so Gantt chart already we gone through this. Still, we will look at to this. Okay, a little bit demo point of view. Then Primavera is the one of the already we discussed this particular software. Okay, so this is the enterprise project portfolio management. This is the Oracle Corporation. That Oracle is one of the language. Okay, that companies there, Java programming, Java language, they are using Oracle. Many more products are there in the market. So they have developed this SAP and a ERP system. In most of the industry, this SAP and ERP system is used, enterprise resource planning, ERP. Okay, so that planning software they are using, and many more peoples are working on this. So this is applicable in mechanical as well as in construction industry also, this ERP system and all these things. Okay, so uh, this is there. Then this is regarding softwares already we talked. So little bit we will discuss about this management information system. Okay, so MIS. What is that management information system? May be defined as formal method of making available to the management the accurate and timely information necessary to facilitate the decision making process and enable the organization's planning, control, and operational functions to be carried out effectively. Okay, so uh, what are the system information system is there? What is we are discussing? What is we are talking? It can provide the past, present, and projected future information to the persons who are working in the management that project, and that means inside the project and outside the project. So that is the one point is there. So or inside the organization and outside the organization. The purpose of MIS is to take the decisions making actively and not the automate the process. Okay, so management information system should take active part in decision making. Only whatever the automated decisions are there, so it will not forward that decision. So what are the requirements are there, so that must be changed. The decision must be changed. So whatever the for such systems, management information system, for such systems, we should give some raw statement or some facts as input material, and based on that, the direction of an enterprise or the direction of that project to planning, organizing, coordinating, controlling, using its human and all the resources uh, can be given. Okay, then information that whatever the provided, so that information should be based on the aggregate facts. Okay, and all the knowledge and intelligence should be with that system, and that system will provide the proper things uh, to the particular organization. Then system, whatever the system is there, it should be process, method, routines, techniques united by some of the regulatory interaction or organ and organized as a whole. So whatever the system is the information system, it should be organized as a whole. Okay, so system should not be other small other things or etc. So if I look at to this little bit evaluation side, the organization have always had some kind of management information systems. So earlier days, some persons are coming and they are telling some information, etc. Like so, until the use of computers, uh, whatever the large quantity of data is there that is used for field study can be formally processed. Okay, then what are the if you look at two big drawings of the dams and what are the big companies or big we can say buildings before some introduction of computers, all drawings were made by hand. Okay, so just I will tell you one simple example, um, that when I was joined in the that one of the company, Piaggio company of Baramati, after my BE, after my graduation, there all big drawing was there in the maintenance department, and that drawing is just a we can say stick on the wall. Uh, okay, one wall was there specially made for that drawing, and each of the part drawing and an assembly drawing was there. And if I want to look at that drawing, I have to take the stairs, that movable stairs, and I have to go to the corners of that right side corner or left side corner, and I have to look at the that drawing. So that all drawings are made by with the help of pen and our sketches are made with the help of pencil and scales and drafters and other things. So before computers, these things are there. After maybe the big drawings are there, detailed drawing, assembly drawing, construction drawing, steel structure, blueprint, etc. Whatever all things are there, these are drawn with the help of humans and all the knowledge there. But nowadays, as computers are introduced in the organizations, the whatever the process is there, it is becoming a little bit easier. You can draw the drawing on computers, you can save it, you can make the changes, and you can go for save as number of versions can be produced. Older drawing is with you, new modified drawing is with you, like this. So in previous case of conditions, that older drawings, if in that somebody makes changes, then that changed drawing is coming older drawing in order to be preserved and other things. Similarly, for accounting and billing, whatever the cash is there, whatever the things are there, billing is there. Every time we require to see it, and manually we require to count it, man hour days, and how much day you are working for, how much hour. Nowadays, you can find out that biometric is there, or some cards are there, entry card, and etc. So if you put that card in front of that electronic device, automatically scan, and it can note your time, at what time you entered for this. You can start this particular project and what time you leave this particular project. Is it right? So that what are these automatic things are coming into the picture, and use of this particular computer come into picture. The whatever the information part is there, information management part, it becomes little bit easier, and data processing part become easier. Okay, so uh, older days, if some worker is present in the uh, project or not, we are checking with the asking the supervisor whether this person is present today, what he is doing, like this. Nowadays, if I want to check whether this worker is present today, I just go and I just check the computer whether this worker has punched on the time or not, whether he is present or not. And nowadays in industry they are using that when you entered in the industry they will give tell to you, you go to this department, you go to this department, and they are making the entries. So you should also know about that, which worker is working on which location or which areas and which part, like this. Okay, so that is the we can say the easier way of use of computers. And still, as EWP enterprise developments is there, so that as developments are there, the organization information system is also goes on changing. It becomes also, we can say, superior. The growth of the system is there, and the concept of computer-based information system is uh, we can say introduced, and nowadays it is simple. Computer based world is gone, and just a management information system, MIS, is now it is remaining. Okay, and this is helps in managers to get real time access, and go online. Go online means go and check online what other things are going on. In previous days, you have to go there physically. And so right now I'm taking your lecture from my home, you are sitting at your home, and we are talking and we are discussing. Is it right? So this is due to help of these computers and internet and other things. Okay, so this artificial intelligence or whatever these things are there, this came into picture previously, and computer were not there, or where the illiteracy is there, or such environment is not there. Then up to college start, we have to get idle. Is it right? So let's take this particular corona example. This is one of the good thing that can be shows that the whatever the information system can do for ourselves, or how we can work. Okay, so this is the one of the we can say good thing about this about information system. So management need not to go to the look at every corner what actually what is going on. If you put the CCTV and all these things, you can by sitting at one place you can check what is going on the other side of that. Previously we have to go there, we have to check what is there, and uh, we are right now we are getting real time access. So yeah, right now in my watch there is 11:50. So in your watch there is 11:50. What is we talking about 11:50? That is real time access is there to you, and uh, we are doing real time activity by sitting at different place. Okay, so this is the one of the thing. And other the in future somebody may artificial intelligence may come. So what are the problems may created, so some problems may be there. So in some of the scientific movies we can see that some 3D model, and that with help of light rays the 3D model is created, and they are talking about we should enter this way, like this way, like this. Yeah, in previous days if you look at some historical part, that is Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj or Aurangzeb side, then they are prepared some wax models, and they are looking where they are studying. So they have to send some person to take the review of that wax model and other things. Is it right? So that particular part is not doing right now. We can sit here, we can use 3D printers, and 3D mapping sites are there. Okay, and they are taking the mapping the things, while if you're moving the cameras, they can measure the coordinates, and immediately they can build the 3D model. Okay, so that intelligence part, artificial intelligence parts come into the picture. So diagnosis the problems, that will be become little bit easier. Then as the real part is there, real picture is creating, uh, what are the strategies are there, that strategies are may get changing every time. Is it right? So that strategy changing is possible with this we can say real time things. Then what are the problems are there, okay, or by looking to the what are the things are there, we can solve these particular problems looking to real time things and other things. It is little bit we can say good part about this. Okay, and more analyzing system or human system is get introduced in this. Okay, so this is the some objective points or some needs of the MIS, that effective planning, controlling. So we are talking about this one. So why these things are important. So vital task performed by manager is decision making authority. Okay, and the decision making may have alternatives from which uh, authority implementation side or information side. So this particular part we have to think, and we have to think of the purpose of this. So we are providing to provide the manager with necessary data for making intelligent decisions. This information systems introduced. Okay, so manager will get all the information necessary data and can take proper decisions. Okay, then what are the why this information system is required to develop information on this? These are some objects are there to provide the desired information available in the right form at right time. So that is one of the important, right information should be required at right information at time. Supply that information at reasonable cost. So that is also there. So may knowing that I will provide you this information, how much money, how much things you will get me, give me like this. Is it right? So a reasonable cost is there. Keep information up to date. So that up to date information is one of the important tasks once again. So every time we cannot say that the up to the whatever the information is there that is up to date, or anything is not up to date, etc. like this. Then to store important and confidential information properly. Okay, sometimes that confidential information is not stored properly, like this. Okay, so that system is there, and you can preserve the information for longer time. Then functions of MIS, so information gathering, information processing, information utilization. So all these functions are related to information services only. Okay, first we have to determine information need, then gather the information, process the information, and utilize it. Utilize for proper decision making. Okay, role of the information in the decision making. So, what is the role of information in the decision making? If right information is there, we can take the right decisions. Obviously, if wrong information is with us, then we may take wrong decisions, and that may goes to the some failure side, or we can say some loss side. Okay, so to avoid that, proper information is required. Uh, Management is facing such problems of accepting the rate of change or a more complex environment, and you have to take proper decision to complete things, complete the project in effective manner. Okay, and manager function is also required to be effectively. Person should be work effectively, and that information should be shared in proper way. Okay, this is the information point related to this. And this is the one of the we can say role of the information. So what information works, how that, or how that information works. Information leads to appropriate decisions, and appropriate decisions leads to effective management performance, and effective management performance leads to or gives achievement of organization objective. So this is the role of the information. If you provide the proper information, then proper decisions may take, and based on that proper decisions, our performance is good, our work is good, and we can achieve something whatever the objective has set. Okay, so this is the thing. If the not improper information is passed, then wrong decisions may be there, and it gives me the failure and other things. Okay, so to achieve the objectives, it may be the whatever may the objective, higher profit or name and big company, whatever may the objectives. To reach that particular point, we have to use proper information. Okay, so the information is the common element that hold the organization together. Okay, and keep the everything in a relationship. That means taking decision and information and effective performance. So for all these things, the proper information is the one of the good base. Okay, then this is the some we can say management systems like this. So top executives, the policy making or strategy planning, personal managers, that recruitment, selection, wage, salary, then marketing managers, marketing, research, advertising, promotions, pricing, selling, product distribution, logistics, finance manager, accounting, policies, practices, capital, goods, investment, R&D manager, research thrust, product development, manufacturing, purchasing, raw material, branch, plant, etc. So these are the different types of managers and different types of informations related to them. The top management, top executives are always talking about the policy making and strategy in increasing the profit and this whatnot. Personal manager is there. That personal manager is having information about recruitment, how the candidate should be placed, or how the candidate should be selected, and what will be the wages and what will be the salary policies, what should be salary given to new candidate, what should be to older candidate, how the increment should be done, etc. Marketing people, marketing manager will think about only information related to market. What is the market research is there, what is going on in market, whether our product is sell or not, what type of advertisement we should go for, what type of promotion we should go for, what will be the price, what will be the selling price, what will be the our benefit, like this. Finance manager always think about accounting and capital good. For this, how much money is required, how much is capital investment is there, how much is the return from that, and how much is the profit, and how we should fulfill the all the budgetary and other expenditure and all. Research manager may think we are having chance to increase our research and how we should develop new products, so that will be increase the again organization budget and all. And manufacturing manager will think about purchasing of raw materials, purchasing of some new equipments and other things. Okay, and where we should create manufacture this branch and other things. So these are the some we can say managers and their information points. Okay, so these particular points